Thailand looks like paradise, but once you arrive, things can feel very different. From intense heat to surprising cultural rules. These are 10 things that shock almost every tourist visiting Thailand for the first time. One of the first things that shocks visitors is just how much street food there is in Thailand. It's everywhere, on sidewalks, street corners, night markets, and even outside convenience stores. You'll see vendors cooking fresh meals right in front of you, from grilled meats and noodles to desserts and fruit. For many tourists, it's surprising how locals eat street food every single day instead of cooking at home. And the best part is that it's not just cheap. It's often some of the most delicious and authentic food you'll ever try. Another thing that surprises almost every tourist is how many 7-Elevens there are in Thailand. You'll find them everywhere, sometimes multiple stores on the same street, just a few steps apart. But it's not just a convenience store like you might expect. In Thailand, you can buy full meals, hot food, coffee, snacks, and even use services like bill payments or phone top-ups. Many tourists end up visiting 7-Eleven every single day because it's so convenient, affordable, and reliable no matter where you are. If you're not used to spicy food, Thailand can be a real shock. Even dishes that don't look spicy can be incredibly hot. Thai chilies are much stronger than what many tourists are used to, and locals eat them regularly without a problem. Many visitors try to be brave and order food the local way, only to realize it's far more intense than expected. That's why you'll often hear tourists saying, "not spicy," when ordering. It might seem like a small detail, but it can completely change your experience with Thai food. In many Western countries, public displays of affection are completely normal. But in Thailand, things are a bit more reserved. Holding hands is generally fine, but anything more, like kissing or being overly affectionate in public, can make people feel uncomfortable. It's not a strict rule, but more of a cultural norm based on respect and modesty. Many tourists don't realize this at first, and it can lead to some awkward moments. Understanding this helps you blend in more, and it shows respect for the local culture. In Thailand, taking your shoes off is a common and important sign of respect. Before entering homes, temples, and even some shops or cafes, you'll often see shoes left outside. For many tourists, this can feel unusual at first, especially if you're not used to it in your own country. But in Thailand, it's completely normal and expected in certain places. Paying attention to what others are doing is the easiest way to know when to remove your shoes, and following this custom shows respect for the local culture. One thing that really surprises many tourists in Thailand is the bathroom setup. In many places, toilet paper isn't the main method of cleaning. Instead, you'll find a handheld bidet spray next to the toilet. For first-time visitors, this can be confusing or even a bit intimidating if you've never used one before. Some places may still have toilet paper, but it's not always guaranteed. It might feel unusual at first, but many travelers actually end up preferring it once they get used to it. The heat in Thailand is something many tourists underestimate. It's not just hot, it's the humidity that makes it feel even more intense. Even simple activities like walking around or sightseeing can quickly become exhausting if you're not used to the climate. Many visitors are surprised by how quickly they start sweating and losing energy. That's why staying hydrated, taking breaks, and planning your day around the heat is so important when traveling in Thailand. Traffic in Thailand can feel chaotic at first, but motorbikes take it to another level. They're everywhere, moving between cars, squeezing through small gaps, and sometimes even riding on sidewalks to avoid traffic. For first-time visitors, it can feel overwhelming and unpredictable, especially when crossing the street. But for locals, this is completely normal and part of everyday life. After a while, you start to understand the flow and realize that what looks like chaos actually has its own rhythm and system. Another thing that surprises tourists is how many street dogs there are in Thailand. Locals call them soy dogs. You'll see them everywhere, just relaxing on sidewalks or near shops. The surprising part? Most of them are calm, friendly, and completely used to people, but understand that some of these dogs may carry rabies. Also, watch out for taxis and tuk-tuk scams. Tuk-tuks might seem fun, but not all drivers play fair. Some taxis will refuse the meter and tuk-tuks will overcharge, especially if you're a tourist. So, which of these surprised you the most? Let me know in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more videos about Thailand and travel tips you won't want to miss.